Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the Lions franchise here on Madden 20. Now, last week we did go up against Kyler Murray, and we came up just short. So we do want to kind of look at some different players and see what we got here on our squad. We're still looking for guys to really pop. I think Jahlani Tavai actually showed up and played really well, so I want to keep an eye on him. Now, we do have a couple of upgrades going into this episode. Devon Canard is going to be our first one here, and we do kind of want to just upgrade him overall because we don't really have a good linebacker core right now, and I just want to develop these guys overall. And then we have one other upgrade here for a practice squad lineman. I'm actually going to probably show some practice squad stuff probably next episode and, get some guys developing behind, a lot of the guys on the active roster. So we are going into a doubleheader in this episode. The Chargers, well, they have three superstar X factors in Phillip Rivers, Joey Bosa, and Derwin James, who, man, Derwin James is a nightmare to go up against in this game, as he is going to be probably the top safety for years to come in this league. And then they also have Keenan Allen, who is also superstar, and he could very well be a superstar X factor just because of the fact that he doesn't drop many passes. He's great from the slot. I mean, just an all-around receiver, a guy that you want on your squad. And he actually had a really good year last year. He was healthy finally, and he had a good season. But we are going up against Phillip Rivers, and we all know Phillip Rivers is easily a top, I'd say, 7 quarterbacks in the league. I mean, there's no doubt about that. He just does not have that Super Bowl win. So they are 0-1. They lost their first game, and here they are on the road, and here we are for our first home game. So here we are starting out in the first quarter. Here is Justin Jackson getting the start in this one as Melvin Gordon. In real life, he's holding out, but in this game, he's actually hurt, so he actually does miss this game. So the Chargers do take the 7-0 lead here in the first quarter, and here is a deep shot to the right side, and big play Slay is getting burnt to the sideline by Travis Benjamin. So now play action fake now inside the 25-yard line. Here's a quick throw across the middle, and that is Virgil Green on the catch, and that is a first down. Phillip Rivers throwing the ball well so far in this first quarter. Here's another throw out to the right side. That's Hunter Henry, who can't hold on to that pass. It's knocked away, and we get him to a 3rd and 4. So now Rivers throws across the middle. There is Keenan Allen. He's got a touchdown in the back of the end zone, and he makes it a 14-0 game here as they eventually add on another 7 points as we move this one on to the second quarter. Here is Matthew Stafford back in after getting hurt in the first game, and let's see what he can do. Down 21-0 here in the first game. Here's a throw out to the right side. This time, Jesse James fights forward for a first down here, and he gets inside the 5-yard line for a first down. So here's a handoff. This time, C.J. Anderson in the game. He gets his first touchdown here in the regular season, and he is in for the touchdown and the first touchdown of this 2019 season as we cut this lead down to 2 scores. So now we move this one on to the second half. Now down 24-7. Here is Nauta in the game. Remember, we kind of highlighted him in the last episode. He's going to need to step up as TJ Hockenson is hurt here to start this season. Here is CJ Anderson getting the pitch play out to the right side, and he gets in for the touchdown. As now we bring this to within 10 points, but the Chargers keep putting up points on the board as they stretch it to a 27-13 lead. So now here towards the end of the third, here's a deep shot, this time to the right side on the rollout, and that's knocked away by Denzel Perryman. So now 3rd and 10, Stafford. This time Joey Bosa gets in, but we get rid of the pass, and we're going to find Marvin Jones on that one, and he's going to get a nice gain of about 15 yards and a first down. So from the 47-yard line here, 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Here's a shot over the middle, and that's Kenny Golladay going up and getting it. I really like Golladay on the outside. Big body target. He goes up and gets it for the first down. So 2nd and 6 this time. Fake stretch and throwing out to left side on that RPO. and that is going to be a nice gain of about 5 on that. So now here on 3rd and 2, this time C.J. Anderson getting some run in this game. He gets up the middle, and he's got enough for the first down as he's got 2 touchdowns on the day. So now Stafford from the shotgun here at the 17-yard line, 3rd and 10. Throw to the right side. He's going to throw it up, and it's going to be caught by Danny Amendola. Wow, you never see this from Danny Amendola. Goes up and gets it in traffic. Let's just take another look at this catch. He goes up, and look at this. He has it with one hand right here, goes up with 2, snags it with 1, and he comes down with it. And now we're within 1 score here in the 4th quarter. So now here in crunch time, 4 minutes left. Here's a handoff. This time, Kerryon Johnson trying to fight for the first down marker, and he gets tackled as we're going to be short here on a 4th and 1. So from the shotgun, we kind of have the RPO set up. This time, we're going to hand it off to Kerryon. He's going to get past the first down marker and move the chains. So now at the 10-yard line this time, 3 wide receivers out there and a tight end, Jesse James. Here is Stafford this time. Gonna get sacked and stripped, and the ball is gonna be free, and Brandon Mebane, he's gonna strip it and pick it up himself and run it the other way. And wow, what a turn of events. Joey Bosa just gets in there right away, and Stafford luckily avoids that sack, but Mebane does the rest and picks it up and runs, and now the Chargers take back over. So now 3 minutes left here in the game. All they have to do is run the clock. Here's a blitz up the middle, and it's going to be a sack. This time, Trey Flowers on the stunt. He picks up the sack, and his first sack of the season, and that is going to be a loss of 10 yards. So now 2nd and 20. This time, a throw out to the right side, and that's going to be a catch by Hunter Henry as they get all of that yardage back. So now a 3rd and 3. This time Rivers. He's got all the throw, but not too long. He's going to try to run away from Snacks Harrison. He's getting in. His 2nd sack of the game and his 2nd sack of his Lions career. And that is going to be a punt as we now get the ball back with 2 minutes left here in this game. But here, throwing out to the right side. This time you see Derwin James with the superstar X Factor coming alive on that one. That's a big hit. He kind of glitched to the ball, though, kind of cheating. So now here's a throw across the middle. Here's a throw to Danny Amendola. He comes up with it. He's got the sure hands, and that's a big gain. Now we're at about the 50-yard line. So 1st and 10. Here's another deep shot. This time Marvin Jones goes up and gets it in traffic. That's a clutch catch and a nice throw by Stafford. So now we're inside of a minute left. Here is Joey Bosa getting in, and he's getting the sack. Been disruptive this whole game, and he comes up with his first sack. So now he's in the zone you see at right end. This time, 3rd and 17. He gets in right away, and we have to throw this ball away, bringing it to a 4th and 17. This is the game. Stafford, this time, trying to get rid of it. He gets stripped, and it's going to be a sack to end it. Joey Bosa gets on fire. I don't even know what you call it. In the zone, on fire. He activated his X Factor, and he gets in and strips Matt Stafford, and the Chargers come on the road and steal one away from the Lions here as we lose by 7. And that was a nail-biter to the end as Phillip Rivers has a decent game. Justin Jackson actually had a really good game running the ball, 15 attempts for 72 yards. And we tried to give, both running backs some run in this one. C.J. Anderson had a couple touchdowns, and they end up coming on the road and stealing one. We did do all right on defense. I mean, Snacks Harrison had 2 sacks. Trey Flowers had a sack, and Jared Davis also had a sack. So at least we got in for some pressure in this game. But I definitely want to see some improvement on both sides of the ball. So before hopping into the next matchup, we do have a couple of upgrades here. This time, Justin Coleman. And he is our slot cornerback, so we are going to kind of upgrade his slot here and see what he can get better at here. He's still in his mid-20s. He's still developing, and he goes up +2 in man coverage, so that's a pretty good thing, going up to 77 in man as we kind of need to get that up anyway. So next is Jarrad Davis, the middle linebacker. And like I said, I'm waiting for one of these linebackers to pop. But right now, I say Tavai is probably the most impressive that we have. He had 13 tackles total in that first game, remember? And I want to see Davis take that leap as well. He's still young, so he's got some time to improve as well. So now we're just looking at the next matchup ahead, and this one is going to be more of a full game of action, as the last one was more of an AFC NFC matchup, so didn't want to show too much of it. But we're going up against the Eagles, as the Eagles have a ton of playmakers, and we do want to get this running game going. So I do want to focus on Kerryon Johnson here, and we haven't been able to get him going yet, as CJ Anderson got the first 2 touchdowns of the season for us. And I want to get Matthew Stafford going as well through the air, and he hasn't had the best of starts, but I'm still hopeful to see that he can start getting acclimated with his new weapons. So the Eagles are 0-2 going into this matchup, so this is going to be a tough game for us, as we have to go on the road and face them, as we do not want to fall to 0-3 before starting to face some of our divisional opponents. So let's start this one out here in the first quarter. Here is Wentz inside the red zone. He's going to keep it on a read option, and he's taking it himself, and he is going to run in for the touchdown as Carson Wentz gets on the board for the Eagles. So now we get the ball back on the next drive. Here is Stafford, this time throwing out to left side. He's got Kenny Golladay, who holds on to it in traffic, as I want to get Golladay going. He's probably one of my favorite receivers in the whole NFL, and I want to see what he can do with that big body on the outside. Speaking of big bodies, this time Jesse James getting going in the passing game, as that one is a gain of 9. So we lose a couple yards on second down. On a 3rd and 3, here's a handoff, but that's going to be a tackle in the backfield by Blake Barnett, as we do have to settle for the field goal on that drive. So now on to the second quarter. This time Stafford, he's going to throw out to left side. It's wide open. Isaac Nauta, he gets down the sideline, throws a stiff arm, and the rookie from Georgia is in for the first touchdown of his career. Let's just take another look. They just forget about him. And that's the thing. When you have these young rookie tight ends and these young rookie receivers, these defenses just forget about them. They cover the good guys and leave the young guys open, and we take the 10-7 lead. So now here come the Eagles back out on offense. Actually, J.D. McKissick is their running back right now. I'm surprised they're not playing Miles Sanders, their rookie.
Gotcha, bitch.
As we send the blitz here on 3rd and 7. Here is big play Slay getting in for the sack. Let's take another look. We send the cornerback blitz. He gets around the tackle. The guard can't get there, and Slay gets in for the sack. And we force the punt here on this drive. So now we take back over after the punt here, as we want to kind of stretch this lead to 2 scores. Here's Stafford throwing out to the right side. He's got Marvin Jones. Puts on a move by Ronald Darby, and he's off to the races. Marvin Jones has some good speed, and he makes it to about the 21-yard line on that big catch and run. So now at about the 21, here's a handoff. This time Kerryon Johnson fighting forward for some yards. We said we wanted to get him going, and we have so far 8 rushes for 34 yards. So now 2nd and 5 under center, running our fullback in motion. But there is Fletcher Cox getting in, and we couldn't hold him down for long. He gets his first sack of the game. So now 3rd and 12. This time we put 5 wide receivers out, throwing across the middle. Marvin Jones is open. Maybe we need to throw to Marvin Jones a little more. He's impressing me here in this game, as he's open for another first down catch. So now 1st and goal, handoff. There's Kerryon Johnson's first touchdown of the 2019 season, and I love to see that, as our offensive line has been blocking pretty well up to this point. I'm pretty surprised. The Eagles' defensive line is really good, and we take the 17-7 lead. So can we hold them here in the second quarter? Here with a 2-minute drill going for the Eagles. Carson Wentz going to throw across to the left side. It's almost picked off, as that was a risky throw by Wentz. So now 2nd and 10, this time from the shotgun. He's going to throw out to the right side. He's got a man. That's Deshaun Jackson back with the Eagles, and a first down for him. So now at the 19-yard line, here is Carson Wentz from the shotgun, throwing out to left side. Alshon Jeffrey's open, and he picks up about a gain of 8 as well. So Carson Wentz this time from the shotgun. He's going to throw out to the right side this time, and he's going to find his man for a gain of about 5. So first and goal. This time, J.D. McKissic is in once again. He gets the carry for the end zone, into the end zone for the touchdown. And now the Eagles cut it down to just 3, as that's how we go into the second half. So they do come out in the second half with the ball. Here are the Eagles back on our offense. Here is a throw to the right side, and that is going to be a nice throw by Wentz to the sideline. Nice, smart throw. He's only got 3 incompletions up to this point. So now Wentz throws over the middle. This time finding Deshaun Jackson, and he's going to be open, but not enough for the first down on that one. So 2nd and 2. This time Wentz faking the handoff. Going to throw out to the flats. This time McKissic, he's going to put out a move, and he's got speed to the outside. He's going to break a tackle and get pushed out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. But that's enough for a first down. So now the Eagles are inside the 15-yard line. Here is Wentz. Throw out to the right side. He's got Dallas Goedert down the sideline, and he's getting inside the 5-yard line, tackled by Big Play Slay on that one, as now they are inside the 5-yard line. So here's Wentz. Throw out to the right side. He's got Deshaun Jackson for the catch and the score for a touchdown, and the Eagles take the lead just like that. So now on to the middle of the third quarter here. 5 minutes left. Here is a handoff. This time Kerryon Johnson gets slowed up. Maybe he could have broke a tackle on that one and broke free. Only a couple yards. So now 3rd and inches. Here's a deep throw to the right side. That's Jesse James going up and getting it. And that is a big first down catch by the veteran. So now here's another handoff. This time Kerryon Johnson getting going. Once again, gain of 5. So now a 2nd and 4. Giving it right back to him. Kerryon Johnson fights through the hole on that one, and he's going to pick up a gain of 8 and another first down for the Lions. So play action fake this time under center, throwing the ball deep. Kenny Golladay goes up and gets it, but he's going to let it go as he gets hit on the catch, as that now brings us to a 3rd and 9. Here's Stafford under center, throw it to left side. He's got Golladay. This time he's holding on to it. Nice timing on that one, and a first down. So here is another carry up the middle. This time Johnson is going to be in, and he's going to get about a gain of 5. So now 3rd and 5 from the shotgun. This time Stafford throws the slant. He had an open man, Golladay, if that was right on the money. But Stafford can't make the throw, as he can't believe it, as we take the field goal and move on to the 4th quarter. So here is Stafford. This time under center on the play action fake. He's going to throw to the right side, but that's only a gain of about 1. So now 3rd and 9. This time Stafford throws over the middle. Jesse James, he's going to try to fight for the first down marker, but he can't get there, as the Eagles make the stop, and we go for it here. 4th and inches. Handoff up the middle. Kerryon Johnson gets stopped in the backfield. That's a big hit, as they actually stop us and end up settling for 3 on the next drive. So now down 4 points here, 6 minutes left. So can we come back in this one? Here's a throw across the middle. Kenny Golladay, that was perfect timing on that one, as he holds on to that one over the middle. So now 1st and 10. This time Kerryon Johnson, a lot of room. He's going to make it past the 50-yard line. His biggest rush of the day. That's a gain of about 13 yards and a first down. So now 1st and 10 here from the shotgun. This time Stafford, he's going to throw out to the right side. He's got a catch, and he's going to get about 5 yards, that time to Jesse James. So Stafford throws out to the right side. Once again, Danny Amendola getting in, and he's getting a catch, fighting forward, and that is another first down. So now at the 35-yard line, 2nd and 10, 3 wide receivers out there with a tight end. We're going to throw over the middle. That time Galladay's open again, and I like Golladay, and I like the combination of him and Marvin Jones so far. They're playing pretty well together. So now here's an RPO. This time throwing out to Marvin Jones. He's got room, and he's using that speed and picking up the first down, as we're closing in on 300 yards passing for Stafford. So here's Stafford rolling out to the right side. He's going to dump it off. This time to Kerryon Johnson in the flats, as now we get it to the 2-minute warning here. 3rd and 6. Throw across the middle. We get hit as we throw, but Marvin Jones fights forward inside the 5-yard line. Clutch play by our quarterback. So we do hand it off, this time to Kerryon Johnson. He gets in, just putting the ball over the plane. And wow, what a drive on that one. It's just taking a look. He just barely gets the ball across the goal line, and that's a touchdown. Now we're up by 3 points. So here comes Carson Wentz back out onto the field. He's been torching us so far, as we just need just a couple of stops here. Hold them, and we win this game. So here's Carson Wentz throwing across the middle. He's got Dallas Goedert, who gets it in traffic. Man, you gotta be kidding me. A cheesy catch like that, and they end up holding on to it for a first down. So you can see the red line there. They are inside of field goal range, as they do go under center this time on a play action fake. This time Wentz not going to run the ball, going to throw it to the sideline, and it's going to be picked off. Big play, Slay seals it for the Lions, and we are going to come away with our first victory of the season. Take a look at our superstar on defense. Big play, Slay comes all the way across, reads the play, and drags both feet and comes away with the game-sealing interception. And wow, what a comeback for us there in the second half. Had to come back on that last drive, and then big play Slay makes the play to win the game, and that's exactly what you expect out of your superstar players. And this was a good win, I gotta admit it. We got the offense going. I forgot to mention that we actually did change the playbook over to the Texans just to give us some different looks and just get us some different formations. And it kind of worked a little bit because Kenny Golladay had a huge game, 8 receptions, 97 yards. That's a pretty good game by him. Marvin Jones had a couple of big catch and runs. His longest was 54, I believe. And I just like what I saw from this group. I mean, even Isaac Nauta, I mean, he got his first catch and his first touchdown reception as well. And, man, I really like this offense. I like just the potential that we bring. I wish I had that young receiver who I can develop a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe there's a guy on our roster we're not really talking about too much, but we'll see. I like this team, and I like what we did here on the road, got our first victory. And it all comes to big play Slay. I mean, to be honest, he had a big game, and I'm in awe of that guy. I mean, he's just a superstar, and there's no doubt about it. Now, I did not highlight Jelani Tavai's interception in this game. He actually did have another interception, so that's 2 for him on the year. So he's actually having a pretty big year. So we go to 1-2 on the season, and we'll see where we can go from here. Like I said, I want to kind of get more guys involved on offense, so look for the offense to start sparking and start getting a little bit better. And I also am getting used to this game a little bit more, so the gameplay will be better as well. So hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. You don't want to miss any more Lions franchise. Let's get it. Let's go.